All right, so this is gonna be the follow-up to the Vegas shooting. Everybody's searching for an answer, a motive, why, and I can't even figure out why either yet because a lot of the pieces don't make sense. So I mean, you got a guy who's a millionaire, kind of retired in Vegas, plays expensive casino games, plays expensive cards, has the money to burn. Suddenly decides to go to his room, rent a room, buy all these guns. Like, he had 40 guns, which for a gun owner is not an insane amount of guns, but for a guy who they claim wasn't a gun guy, had so far like a slide fire system on a few of them, bust out a window and shoot across the strip into a country music festival. Completely planned, completely well thought out. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, why? What's your motive? So, I mean, I can't figure it out. Like, some of the motives I can see it being ISIS based on his Filipino girlfriend, because there's a lot of Muslims on that side. I can see it being an Antifa thing because why not? They hate Republicans, and what better target than this country music fest, especially one where they were saying "God Bless America" 20 minutes prior to the shooting. So we have that going on for us. I mean, things that I want to bring up though are the heroes. You have police department, EMT, off-duty Marines, and I guess you're never really off-duty, but soldiers and Marines and airmen and all these people that came to aid, like citizens who just did what wasn't expected. They ran into the gunfire to rescue people. There's one Marine who stole a truck and started taking people to the hospital. Yeah, it's people like that. There's a sad story where a man did the ultimate sacrifice. He protected his wife. He jumped on her and took the hits so that his wife could live. I mean, that's the ultimate sacrifice. The feminists out there won't get it. That's a man's role. A man's job is to protect his family and his wife. So, it's just insane how you look at it. Like, all these people who should have been panicking, screaming, and running and causing more mayhem went right back in. And the guy was still shooting, still firing. And it's just amazing, like, how you look at it. One story that I heard was crazy. Like, Big and Rich was the headliner before the other show came on, and John Rich is an avid Second Amendment supporter. He carries all the time, has all the paperwork, always is open, concealed carrying or open carrying. And there was an FBI agent when all the shooting was going off, came up John Rich and asked him. He said, "Sir, are you carrying?" He said, "Yeah." "Why?" He said, "Can I borrow your gun?" He's off-duty FBI. "Can I borrow your gun? I need to post up here," so that, they thought there was more than one shooter. And he said, "Sure." So he gave him his gun, and the guy posted for a couple hours. And that brings up another topic. If you're FBI, so if you're basically an LEO, you're an officer, a correctional officer, something that, or you're a police officer of an FBI, someone that has authority to arrest and all this power, and you're not carrying off duty because you're given that ability over everybody else. To be able to carry off duty all the time, and you choose not to, that's sad. I mean, I know a lot of cops who don't. There's one in our church group who doesn't want to carry, doesn't want to be burdened with it. And I understand the burden part of it, but what are you going to do? You won't ask for someone's gun? That's got to be one, embarrassing, and two, you really need to be out there. You need to be on the forefront. You are the first line of defense. And the military, unfortunately, we get hosed with it. We're not allowed to carry. I mean, they're working on concepts with it where, like, yes, you could sort of carry in uniform right now for, it's state by state for the guard issues. but it's almost impossible to carry. It's commander's discretion. So most commanders are going to say no. And I understand. They look at soldiers as dumb idiots who can't handle themselves. Well, that's great until you need them. I remember an incident, not quite the same as Vegas, but there was an active shooter around our armory. Someone came up to me, hey, do you have your gun with you? I'm like, yeah, it's in the car. I can't have it with me on me because I haven't got permission. Oh, okay. Just to let you know, there's an armed shooter going around. Well, most armory solution is that the one guy with a pistol or has an M16 is just really asinine. But, giving props to these people that went back in again. I'm going to just say, these were the heroes. These are the heroes and the people who stand for everything that's American and patriotic and country singers who sing all these beautiful, I don't like a lot of normal country because I just think it gets repetitive, but I like country music in itself, and I think it's very patriotic. And it's just the irony, I guess, where you have the NFL kneeling and being pathetic at all times, and you have someone that's pro-Republican, pro-conservative, who just, in the hail of fire, still goes back and does the right thing, still goes back in. There's people running to their cars to grab guns. I can't remember the guy's entire name. It's Dan Blitzer. I guess he's getting kind of a bad rap because he Instagrammed or he videoed himself running back to his car, and I guess he saved a woman, and then he went back and got his gun and got her to the hospital. And there's other people that were going back to their cars, grabbing their gun, grabbing something. What can I do? I mean, is your go bag ready? I don't even mean a get home bag. Maybe it is your get home bag. Is your get home bag ready with medical supplies? I'm not a big advocate on carrying a whole bunch of stuff on you, unless you're an EMT, but, do you have the basic things? Like, if this were to happen today, your family is at, let's say, Disney World, and some asshole does this. Are you capable of carrying something and go get into your car, or maybe not your car, maybe you have it on you? I could see an advocate for this. You have basic supplies. Do you have the ability to go to your car, get a gun, be part of the fight if you're not already carrying? I mean, this is something that definitely going to think about when we're designing rifle and pistol courses. How we're going to be able to modify stuff. We're going to see, fight as you train as you fight. We're going to have it this way. We're going to actually use, unfortunately, this tragedy and flip it into a positive thing. Where, are you ready for this kind of fight? I've never really thought about it. I've always concealed or open carried myself, and I think of myself as ready for some fights like that. Obviously, you couldn't shoot the guy from a pistol from 400 yards away, but had there been more, had it been, people on the ground, sure, but now you have to think about it this way. Now you're not going to be in a fight for a gunfight, but now you're in the fight to help people or help yourself if you're hit. So get people to medical safety. Steal a truck. Break all the laws you need to break in order to get people to safety, because that was your primary goal. And that's what you really need to take out of this. On the dark side of this, I really don't like it. I don't like the fact that nothing really lines up, and a lot of this ties into a bunch of other things. And I'm going to include that on a second part because it ties into another book. And I'm going to, end it here a little bit, but we're going to start looking into doing a gear review of some medical supplies, and I'm going to have an EMT talk about it, who's going to come out and give you a rundown on maybe just some basic stuff. Whether it's going to be having tourniquets and pressure dressings, something simple but not too bulky where it's, ridiculous. I don't like the concept of having a tourniquet in my jeans pocket. I think it's a little difficult to carry. I think it sticks out. But if you had you know, I got a messenger bag that I can carry, and it looks like a stupid purse at some point, but you know what? I can carry some medical supplies in there, and I like it in that sense, where I could have some supplies. I could have, you know, conceal a smaller gun. My Kel-Tec folds up into there. It's up 2,000 volts perfectly in there. Where not only now do you have a carbine, but now you have medical supplies that aid. So I'm going to leave it on that note. Everybody just be vigilant. If this is going to be any indication of what's happening, there was an attack in the United Kingdom, there's an attack in Canada, there was a foiled attack in France, and now we had an attack here. So if this is any indication of what's coming, it's going to get worse. I don't see it getting better, so please stick with us and pray for the country. If you can, donate blood. I don't have any information where to donate, but you know, the Red Cross probably needs people donating blood.